have a lot to get to tonight, beginning with breaking news. In the past 90 minutes, 10 News learned that this high school wrestling coach at the center of a homicide investigation and standoff in Claremont today is now being booked into jail.
You saw Jarrett Needham surrender live on 10 News at 6. And new tonight, 10 News reporter Dan Haggerty is now live downtown with what the coach's former wrestlers are revealing about his rumored troubled past. Dan.
And as we speak, this coach is being processed right now in the jail behind me after, as you mentioned, our viewers watched him get arrested live in a very rare and intense moment. 10 News cameras caught it all, the end of an intense standoff with Madison High School wrestling coach Jarrett Needham as he gave himself up to police. And one of his former athletes and neighbor was standing right next to our camera the entire time.
I look down the street and I see him in handcuffs. And that's when it kind of just set in. It's him. This really happened.
Ben Whitney was a freshman at University City in 2010. This is the team photo, and there's Coach Needham. A job Whitney told me the man they called Coach J got fired from.
They just let him go. There was no real definitive reason for why. I mean, there was rumors about it being possibly drinking related.
Needham took a new coaching job at Madison High School, where he coaches now. We could read the word wrestling across his t-shirt, and we could see the scratch marks across his face. Police say he shot a man in the chest in the backyard of this home in Bay Park hours earlier after an argument turned into a fight. When our cameras were outside of that home, we saw this clearly distraught woman on the curb. Those appear to be bloodstains on her pants.
I heard that he shot someone down in Bay Park, and he fled back here, and I was just shocked.
A sentiment shared by the entire neighborhood as officers scattered through the streets with guns drawn. Police say Needham finally gave up because his family called him and coaxed him into surrendering. Whitney showed us his wrestling accolades and said the man who signed them and this man in cuffs don't seem like the same person.
It's extremely real for me and not very easy to deal with.
And when I talked to police during the most recent news conference, I asked them who the victim was. They couldn't tell me. They couldn't tell me anything about a motive or a murder weapon. They said they can tell us some of those answers when they're going to try and fill in some more blanks tomorrow morning at a news conference at 9 a.m. That's the latest from downtown. Dan Haggerty, 10 News.